Hello, hello, hello. Hello there, Facebook. Hello there, YouTube. Hello there, World Wide Web. Now, the reason why my voice might sound a little funny is because you would not believe how many times I've tried making this video in the past, 15 minutes. It's been something. So, hello there, everybody. First, I would like to say a prayer to each and every one of you that is watching this video. In the name of the Lord and in the name of the Lady, I pray that you, whoever you are, insert name here, be highly blessed and highly favored by your ancestors, by your higher power, by your spiritual court, by your guardian angel, by all of your loved ones that walk with you in spirit. I pray that they highly bless and highly favor you each and every day and each and every night. That you are protected, guided, and guarded by them, and that you hear the messages that they have for you. In the name of the Lord and in the name of the Lady, so mote it be. Amen, amen, amen. Ometeo. It is so. Hello, everybody. Like I said, my name is Miguel, and welcome to this video. Now, the topic of this video is altered states of consciousness and how this relates to manifesting things that we want to happen in our lives, to make them manifest here in the physical, as well as things to implant into our brains, like a sort of hypnosis type of thing, in order to make changes in our brains, in our minds, and in our lives that we need to. Now, for me personally, the videos that I talk about mostly are about witchcraft. So, it's not a scary word, it's not a bad word. Don't worry if you're not used to it. If you have any questions on what that means, let me know through the comments, wherever I post this. Not a scary thing. I'm not a scary person, y'all. For most of you that I have, if you're on Facebook, you guys know who I am, so you know that I'm into some spiritual stuff, but maybe not necessarily on what I call it. But yeah, so I guess just in the beginning or whatever, the way that I got into altered states of consciousness was through witchcraft and through more shamanic practices like drumming, or chanting, or a little bit of rocking and stuff like that. But before we get into that, I guess I'll discuss what an altered state of consciousness is. So I looked this up on the internet just to get an exact definition. So from Merriam-Webster, altered state of consciousness is any of various states of awareness like dreaming, sleep, drug-induced hallucinogenic state, or trance state that deviate from and are usually clearly different from the waking consciousness. So basically what that means is altered state of consciousness is any state that is not in the one that I'm in right now, the beta brainwave level, which is your wakeful consciousness, your most aware state, in this physical world. So that's basically what that means. And how to slip out of that waking state. Any state that's not in this consciousness, this wakefulness that I'm in right now, is an altered state of consciousness. Now, whether it's smoking weed or any, psychoactive drug, or, medicine, plant, or that's alcohol, pills, whatever, you name it, if it gets you out of this normal wakeful state, it's an altered state of consciousness. Now, mostly the one that I work with when I'm doing work is alpha. So I want to explain this real quick too. So we have different brainwave. I would say they're like frequencies, like the brainwave levels that we go through. The different states that we go through, like when we're sleeping or when we're meditating. So we have beta, which is the one that I've explained, the one that I'm in right now. Then we have alpha, which is the one like when you're like really like daydreaming, or when you're like before you're about to pass out, before you're about to go to sleep. And then you have theta, which is when you're really deep, and when you could kind of hear, like if you were meditating, you could hear stuff outside but barely. It's like at a distance, almost echoey. Delta, I've never been consciously aware during delta. I mean, that one's a super super deep sleep. That one's really deep. Um, but yeah, so these are different states that we enter in every day. Every single one of us does this when we sleep. This happens, during the REM cycle. Um, and so the reason why I bring this up is because, like I said, it's in relation to manifesting the things that we want. So a lot of times when people are praying and things don't come through, or people are doing witchcraft or doing work and things don't come through, and they're bitching and they're complaining, oh why didn't this work, oh this shit isn't real. Well, let me tell you, here's a little secret, guys. So the reason why most of the stuff that you're doing doesn't work is because you don't reach this altered state of consciousness. Now, the altered state of consciousness allows us to reach this beautiful, beautiful mechanism called the subconscious. Now, the subconscious to me is like this amazing thing that like we can drop into our brains, and then it goes to work for us without us having to think about it, and it brings together these different um I don't even like these different tools or these different like outcomes, and they just like align. I don't even know. I don't want to get too off track, but basically what I'm trying to say is that when we go into these ultra state of consciousness, when you're meditating and when you're doing witchcraft and you're in alpha, these are the moments that you plant the seeds. When you're altered, when you go from feeling like the state that you're in right now into a deeper, more relaxed state. When you reach that state and you feed your mind these messages of or visualizations, or you repeat these prayers, or you're calling upon the holy power, whatever it is, when you go to those places, like I feel like I was zoning out, almost going there myself. I don't know if you guys can see it, but when you're reaching those states of consciousness, those are the times that you want to put your visualization in your mind. Those are the times you want to put those specific words about what it is you want to manifest in your life, to get the goosebumps and to get the hair on your back standing up, to get all the good feeling of whatever it is that you want to manifest. That is the moment when you want to do it, when you're in that altered state of consciousness. If you have more questions, and maybe I need to make another video because I feel like this one's too short, but um, boom. Hey there, back real quick. Had to pause you. My fan came through, and thanks to this cool little device, able to pause it and stuff like that. Okay, so anyways, if you guys have any more questions about altered states of consciousness, let me know. I'll make another video, probably more descriptive. But I wanted to say at least 2 to 3 techniques that you can try yourself to get into the altered states of consciousness, into the alpha state, because that's the one that I work with. And so the first one is the countdown method. I like the countdown method. That's the one that works the best for me. I learned that from an amazing author and witch. His name's Christopher Penczak. I recommend any of his books. They're all awesome. And I'm also doing meditations, an online thing with Lori Cabot. Meditations that she does, they're amazing. I think they're super powerful. Anyways, the countdown method is, so you get yourself relaxed, and you relax from the top of your head. You say, I relax myself from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet, going through each little part, going downward, relaxing each part, each muscle. Then you visualize, you close your eyes, and in your mind, what I like to picture is like a big movie screen. And then what you do is you count down. So maybe you'd go like, see the number 10, and then see the number 9, see the number 8. And you would keep doing that. So you would keep going down from 10, and then you would reach 1. And then you're visualizing each number every single time that you're counting down, all the way till 1. Now then you're gonna go, you're gonna count again, but this time maybe from 13 to 1. But you don't visualize this 13 to 1, you just go there. Now, once you reach that state, you're gonna feel amazing, and that's when you've reached alpha. That's when you reached a really good level of alpha because it's like, woo, really altered. I'm awake, but I'm really relaxed. Now, these are the times when you do your prayer, when you call on the spirit, when you go deep into trance to lay those seeds. Or if you're doing some work. This is probably like after you've lit the candle and you're just maybe rocking there chanting and just like visualizing what it is that you want and manifesting it, and that's so once you go from 10 to 1 visualize, 13 to 1 just count down, um you'll be in the altered state. Another one that a lot of people like to do is they count how long they breathe in, and then they hold it for half that time. So we'll say if I breathed in for a count of four, it'd be like, I would breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 2 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, hold it for 2 seconds, breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 2 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, hold it. And then eventually people say that you slip into an altered state, which I mean you kind of do, but then I get kind of lost on the whole counting and all that stuff, and then I don't have time to really be like, okay, slip in the power now. Let's see, is there another one that I can personally say works? Drumming is amazing. Drumming is amazing. If you have a drum or a rattle, that's a really cool one. Just breathe in, breathe out, you know. Again, do that like, relaxation where you like, from the top of your head, relax all the way down to the bottom of your feet, relax. You're giving yourself the okay to relax because we're so used to moving and all that stuff. Um, and then when you're drumming, you just keep a good repetitive beat, like 1 1 2, 1 1 2, 1 1 2. And then after a while, you could go 1 1 2, 1 1 2 3, or like switch it up, or 2 2 3, or however speed it up or slow down, and that'll get you in an altered state too. But if anyone has any questions, I know this video is running really late. We'll see if it's even able to upload. Um, but yeah, y'all be blessed. If you guys have any questions, let me know. My name is Miguel again. You guys, may you all be blessed. Yeah, take care. See ya.